What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey, here to do a review on the CCM JetSpeed Xtra Skate. As you can tell, it comes in a very cool blue graphics package, but overall this is a great choice for that intermediate competitive player looking for a lot of value at a very great price, especially if they're a little bit more of that agile east to west player, because that's what JetSpeed's all about. Compared to Tacx, that's a little more of that high-end power and that north to south skater. But let's start below the boot here. We have the XS holder, was great to see because it has a mechanical lock system that allows you to swap out your steel without ever having to worry about it popping out during gameplay. And speaking of steel, it does have the Speedblade XS1 runner. This is your standard height, but it is not sharpened. So if you'd like to have these delivered game ready, make sure you use our sharpening and profiling service at checkout. And as we get into the boot, this is such a great feature to see, and I don't just mean literally with the blue graphics package, because it's a 3D MetaFrame one-piece boot. Now, compared to a traditional old school two-piece boot, you don't have that outsole that attaches and really holds everything together. So for you as a player, you're gonna expect to see a boot that's lighter on your foot. You're gonna have more of a contact between your foot and the ice, a better sensation since there's less material there. And then also because there's less material there, you're gonna get even better energy transfer through your stride. And last but not least, it's also gonna fit much more anatomical right out of the box. And then when you go ahead and bake these, they're just gonna feel like a custom-like fit. So really great stuff to see there. Really like the overall stiffness too. Very surprising at this price point just how much support and stiffness is there. So if you are really starting to learn the stride playing competitive hockey, this is going to do a great job of helping you elevate your game. Now as we get into the tongue here, this is a really great feature too. So I mentioned competitive hockey, that's where you start to see a little bit more impacts, especially for the top of the foot from pucks and slashes. That's where I really like to recommend a tongue that's thick and has some great injected foams down through the center. So it has the Metatomic Tri-Tech design, has a high density insert on the top. That's gonna give you that great impact protection. The foams underneath are gonna be super comfortable for the top of your foot. And then when you go ahead and bake these, they're just gonna give you a custom-like fit on the top of the foot as well. And then last but not least, it is part of the XS tongue system. Fortunately, this is one of the last couple of years we're gonna see that in the CCM line. So if you are worried about replacing your tongue down the line or looking to have a little bit more customizable options in terms of adding volume or reducing volume or adding protection, make sure you pick up one of those replacement tongues as soon as possible. Now as we get into the liner, this is an HD microfiber material, very, very comfortable to touch, even though I recommend wearing socks. If you don't wear socks, you're gonna be very pleasantly surprised with just the overall feel. I really like the really thick foams that we find in the ankle, really helps to lock you in securely in place. And they extend those foams all the way into the toe cap too, which is a new change in ice hockey skates the past couple of years, just giving you complete comfort from the toes all the way back to the heels. And last but not least, we do have this anti-abrasion zone. So for players that like to put their shin guards underneath their tongues, looking for that nasty flop, this is gonna do a great job of preventing premature wear and tear, helping you protect your investment. Now in terms of the overall fit profile, this comes in a regular and wide option. So realistically, a great choice for players that have a medium to high volume fit. And it comes in at 883 grams in a senior size 9. So if you're looking for a really cool looking JetSpeed skate with a lot of great features, this is a great choice for you. But if you're looking for even more information, go ahead and hit the link in the description. Give us a thumbs up on the video. And while you're there, make sure you're subscribed to the #1 hockey gear review channel on YouTube. See you next time.